I think we have a good number right now. So welcome all. Welcome our attendees and our guests for our today masterclass. So let's start. Bismillah. So this is me, Mohammed Jamil, the product marketing at Omniful, and we have our dear guest, Mr. Mus'ab, the implementation engineer at Omniful. And in today, firstly, welcome, Mr. Mus'ab, again. And it's nice to have you in our master classes.
Actually, I'm very happy, Jamil, today. It's my pleasure to meet you in this master class. I
Amazing.
hope it's going to be very fruitful and helpful for the our attendees and our guests.
Yes, hopefully, inshallah. So today we
Um,
have an interesting topic, which is it could be simple, but it has its depth. Automating the warehouse receiving, and how can I, as warehouse manager, process maybe 500,000, 10,000 inbound SKUs at a daily basis without any issues. So it is about automation. If you can, yani, just open up before we actually go deep into it. Warehouse receiving. Just like give us quick walkthrough upon it. What do you think about
yes.
it?
So this is a very essential point for the warehouse managers. Why? Because I want to receive as much as items in my warehouse on a daily basis. Okay. And I have like a process for quality checks for those items. I need to make sure these items have a good condition. I need to make sure these items will go directly into the perfect location in my warehouse. I need to like to organize the receiving process so anyone can make this process in a faster and make this process in like a way that the warehouse manager is not going to have any problems with receiving the items in his warehouse.
Yes, amazing. So I will start directly with how can I create like an efficient receiving? So
Yes.
let's open up immediately gate entry and also GRN. How can I streamline my receiving process? If you can walk us through this exact process of streamlining the receiving.
Yes. So first of all, this is like options that I can enable, disable in my Omniful. Okay. First of all, I'm going to do the purchase order, which is making the order quantity in my warehouse. And the gate entry is the first step in the receiving process. The gate entry is like acknowledging my items or my SKUs is going to be like received in my warehouse door. And this feature, I'm going to use it for the big warehouses. It's not needed for the small warehouses. It's needed for the big warehouses because they need to acknowledge if they have multiple receiving items. They need to acknowledge those items and until they do the GRN process, which is the good receive notes. So this is regarding the gate entry. After that, I have the PO matching, which is like I need to make sure the order the items I actually receive the same items in my warehouse. So this is also one of the essential points I need to make it in my system. And regarding the GRN, which is referred to the good receipt notes, it means that I need to do the quality check for my items. So the SKUs is going to be received through the purchase order. Then I'm going to make the GRN, which is I have like a bin or pallet. This bin, I have two types of bins. One is fail bin, and the other one is pass bin. The pass bin is for the good condition items. I need to receive it, and the fail bin is for damaged items, expiry items, and so on. So with this process, I'm going to streamline also the GRN creation. After that, the receiving, I'm going to scan the item, scan the bin, make sure it is going to correct bin or pallet.
Okay, amazing. So for me as warehouse manager, to achieve, I want to achieve like zero manual entry, and I want to make this process, as we illustrate, 70% faster. what
Yes.
yeah, what should I or how can I actually achieve this exact number? And is it actually achievable? And is it actually doable with zero manual entry? How it's done? Like if
Yes,
you
for
can
sure.
talk to us
This
in
is
the system, for example,
yes,
how it's
this is
done
can be
without
done.
with any manual entry. And sorry for
Yes, this
cutting
is can be done throughout Omniful dashboard with zero manual entry and more faster way. Okay, so I'm going to have the purchase order ID, and then throughout the gate entry and the GRN, I'm going with the barcode scanner just to scan the item. Okay, and then scan the bin barcode, which is the bin that I'm going to receive the items on it. And it's going to be very easy for me because this is automatically a process that I'm going to do throughout the Omniful dashboard.
Okay, so there's no need for any manual
No,
يعني work to do. Amazing.
no need for any manual work. It is all automated scanning via the SKU barcodes and the bin and pallets barcodes.
Yes. Let's go to quality check. Let's يعني say it, especially before
Yes.
I enter my inventory. How can I make sure that the suppliers have no issues and like the inventory I'm getting, it has no issues? يعني if you can illustrate the problem and what's the solutions do I have as warehouse manager?
So the solution is here is that the warehouse manager or my pickers in my warehouse is going to make sure the items that they received from the purchase order is in a good condition or in a bad condition. This is based on the GRN process. So they are going to scan the item, make sure like the quality for the item is perfect, and then I'm going to receive this item in the pass bin, which is like a small box, or if it is a pallet, it will be like a big pallet to receive the large items. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to put all these items into the pass bin or pallet, and any damage item, I have like photo capturing in the GRN for the damaged items. I have like notes for the failed items, and also I can mark the items as a pass or fail in the GRN process. After that, after the GRN process, I'm going to do the put away process that we are going to see it in our next slide.
Amazing. So let's go immediately to the next slide, which is how can I actually also automate the putaway? Uh, if you can, go through maybe the roles, the things that we could have to have a smart putaway.
So the put away is very easy in Omniful. Uh, the put away process, what I mean by put away, put away is meaning like I need to put the items that I have actually received in my warehouse into a specific location in the warehouse, so I can organize the warehouse first of all, and after that I can make those items available for the pickers so that I can fulfill the orders from these available items. So the put away process can be done very easily in Omniful throughout the scanning for the SKU or scanning for the bin. So let us take the bin put away, and then I will explain the SKU put away. Regarding the bin put away, suppose that I already in the GRN process received 100 items in a bin or pallet. So in this process, I can take all the bin and put it away in a specific location just in one step. So
Okay.
this is going to streamline the put away process very easy just by scanning the bin barcode. After that, scanning the location barcode, put the bin into the location immediately.
Okay. So this is how I can achieve like 95 and even 100% accuracy by
Yes.
applying this workflow.
Yes.
Amazing. Let's go to batch tracking and also managing the batch numbers and the batches that we get. If you can go through these like aspects, and until we go to the next, where we present the Omniful on how to implement these like talk points that we covered.
Yes. So the batch tracking in Omniful is going to be through configuring the SKU first. When I enable or when I create any SKU, the system in the first line is going to ask me about the configuration for the SKU, whether this SKU is serialized, is having any item have a different serial number or non-serialized, and also whether it is batched or not. So the batch, it's like linked with expiry dates. Any batch number have expiry dates. So Omniful is going to manage all the batch numbers with the expiry dates. And when I'm going to do this process, I'm going to do this process throughout the receiving process itself. So when I receive any item, the system will ask me from the configuration for the batch number and the barcode for it. After that, I'm going to define whether this SKU with the batch number that already exists, or I can create a new batch number while I'm receiving the items.
Okay, amazing.
And
So let's
also, I need to add something here. The system can give you like alerts for the expired items, expired SKUs in
Mhm.
the inventory screen. So when you open the inventory screen in Omniful, you can find all the red SKUs. That means these SKUs have already expired, and you can track the expired item very easily from the inventory screen in Omniful.
Okay, and this is what will help me also to manage expiry and also inventory.
Yes.
Amazing. So let's see the topics that we covered live on Omniful platform, and let's see how can we actually automate warehouse receiving inside the platform. So I will let you to present the screen, Mr. Musab, and
Yes.
can please share your screen and show us on Omniful how it's done.
So here my is Omniful screen. This is the main dashboard for Omniful. Under the inventory tab, I can find out there is a tab called purchases, and I can find the purchase order. This screen is having like all the purchase orders and the purchase order IDs that already created previously in the system, and the PO status, which is received, partially received, closed, and ordered, and so on. So here I can see all the purchase orders, and here I can see the number of items based on any purchase order. If I want to create a new purchase order, it is very simple. From here, I can select the seller or the merchant that I want to receive the items for it. Okay. And here I can select with a purchase order from a specific supplier, or I want to make STO, which is stock transfer order from one warehouse to another warehouse. I'm going to select here the supplier name. All the supplier data also we have like a supplier screen here in Omniful. We can define the supplier data. If I have expired the receiving date, I can specify it here. The main thing is that the SKU details. I can, for example, type in the SKU name, and then the SKU details will appear for me immediately here. For example, I'm going to receive this item. I can order the item 200 items and then create the PO.
Okay.
After creating the PO,
And what about the GRN and also the receiving process?
yes, I'm going to do the next thing, which is the receiving process throughout the GRN. So regarding the get entry, as I have said before, this option can be used for the large warehouses But right now I have disabled this option because I don't want to use it in my operation right now. So I'm going to dive immediately into the GRN. I will create a new GRN very simply. Select here the purchase order ID, which is I already created right now. Here I can associate the fail bin or the pass bin. I can scan with the barcode scanner like the uh, already existing bin, or I can add a new bin from here. Print the barcode. This is the bin. I can print it and make it into the bin itself. I can also add the bin for the failed items. Then I'm going to start the QC, the quality check. Okay, here I can see the pass bin. This is the barcode for the pass bin, and here I have the fail bin, and this is the barcode for the fail bin. Here I have the GRN details, purchase order details, which is the SKU details. Here I can scan the barcode, okay, for the SKU, or I can search for the SKU by its name or barcode. I will copy the
Once
barcode.
I receive the SKUs and the inventory on my warehouses, the
Yes.
operator will have like an application, a mobile application,
Yes.
manually scan the
Yeah.
the SKUs and the barcodes.
Yes, this is very simple. We have like a hub operation application here. This is like a mobile application, Android or iOS device. We can also use the Honeywell devices, the Zebra devices, all the devices. We just scan this barcode, and then we can download the hub operation application to do the GRN process and the putaway process.
Yes, and this is how I will be like zero manual entries of the whole process.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, this is very easy. We can handle as much as receiving items throughout the hub operation application, and also we can do all the putaway process throughout the same application. So it's very easy application to be used, and it is like none error is going to be happen in this application.
Okay, amazing. We actually have a
Great.
question here. So I will present the
Yes.
question and I will read it. So
Yeah.
the person asking if Omniful is the source of truth for my data, can it
Yes.
automate the whole process from order receiving until order delivery, and then integrate it with my ERP only to update the status on the accounting entries? So
Yes, for
financial.
sure. Yeah. We are going to use Omniful like the source of truth for the inventory updates and everything, receiving the items into the Omniful, and then updating the other ERP system by integrating throughout my API documentation. I have like API documentation that is already available in Omniful. We provide this API documentation to the ERP system. The ERP technical team is going to do the coding, the integration, and everything. And we are going to receive the updates. We are going to send the updates from Omniful into the ERP system for the inventory and everything.
Okay.
So let me
So as
select
a
this
recap,
item. Okay. When I
yes.
select this SKU, I have the quantities that I need to make sure which is pass items or fail items. For example, from the GRN details, I'm going to select 100 item in a pass bin, okay? And I'm going to do all this by scanning the bin barcode and the item barcode. So when I make this, the 100 item is going to be passed, okay? And if I want to make sure there is a fail bin, a fail items, okay? Suppose that one item is fail, I'm going to take the fail bin here and print it here. So when I scan the fail bin, the system is going to ask me for a reason why this item is failed, whether it is damaged item, whether it is like expired, minimum acceptable shelf life, any reason, and I have a screen to configure these reasons for the GRNs. If you have
Okay.
different reasons, you can configure it in the system in a very easy way. So whether it is damage, and
Yeah.
I can
So it
add the image
is
here.
my exact information. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then scan the next one. It's going to be here automatically under the fail bin.
Okay. Amazing. So
After I
Omniful in
complete the
general will handle.
GRN,
Yeah.
I can just complete GRN from here. Mark as complete.
And it will be fully completed.
Yes.
Yes. I think due time, maybe we can cover the putaway. But let me open the questions for all. So if anyone have any question, please ask it on the Q&A. And we actually have a question from Mr. Abdullah. He's asking, uh, I don't use locations or pins in my warehouse or stores. Will I have to install the location methodology into my business to use Omniful? And how will I receive an Omniful if I don't have any of those?
No, no, no. We are not like forcing any methodology for you. You are going to use something called hub-based inventory. And this hub-based inventory is like a warehouse without any location, without anything. Just you are going to receive the item throughout the purchase order. You are going to do the purchase order. And then in the PO itself, you will find here a receive option. Into the purchase order itself, you are going to receive the item immediately into the purchase order.
Okay, amazing. So please, if you have any questions also,
I will
please
stop the
ask it.
sharing.
And let me share my screen again.
Yes, please.
So we have also one more question. Let me open it. Yes, so the person asking how much is the system for a small e-commerce business? So yes, please, you can always go to omniful.ai, go to the like submit the form, and we will contact you directly with the phone, and we will answer these specific questions. Because the system is modular based, and the pricing it may vary between like the package of the solution that you take to another package of the solution that another one takes. So it is like modular or product based.
Yes, and let me add something here.
Yeah.
The small e-commerce business, we have a concept called dark stores. You can use this concept to fulfill the orders in more faster way for the fast deliveries, for the click and collect deliveries, and so on. You can use this small dark stores besides the warehouses to fulfill the orders with a very faster way.
Yes. We have another question also. It's related to the retail. What are the minimum requirements to have the system running in my retail store?
So to answer this question, you just need like a small warehouse having the SKUs stored in your warehouse. Even if you don't have locations, you don't have bins, you don't have pallets, it's okay for you. You can start with a small warehouse and your SKUs defined into this warehouse, and we can do the rest for you. We can help you implement the project. We can help you throughout the training program. We can help you also defining the warehouse, the details in the system in a very easy and faster way.
Okay. And he's also asking if I'm running the delivery by myself, will Omniful be a good solution for me? So this is like a bit general question, but yeah, we can take it definitely. What's your
Yes,
answer,
yes.
Musab?
Yes, we have like a TMS solution, which is transportation management system. You can use this TMS to define your drivers, your fleet, your delivery zones, and also your locations for delivery. Everything can be defined in our TMS. And we have a driver application also. If you want to make delivery from Omniful, we have driver application. The driver is going to receive the shipments in a ready status, make first mile delivery, mid mile deliveries, and also last mile for the end consumers deliveries. It is
So
already
from
available.
warehouse management to order management and even transportation management. It's
Yes,
actually
for
all
sure.
under one system. So
Yes, for
let's
sure.
wrap up the masterclass and get back to the key takeaways. So thank you, actually, like Mr. Musab. Yeah, we went through, for me as warehouse manager, how can I have a smart warehouse receiving? And how can I have automated warehouse receiving? Can you please like give us the summary of this masterclass?
Yes, to make things easier for you, you can use Omniful as a configurable system to run out your operation in a very faster and very neat way. So you have like the gate entry option. If you want to enable it, it's okay. If don't, we have option to disable the gate entries, and also you have the putaway and the GRN process to make the process more easier and with zero manual entries. So all these aspects are available into the system. We can do it with you. We can help you to know more about Omniful and also to implement the software for you at any time.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Musab. And thank you for our attendees and to our guests for this informative session. Today, we went through warehouse receiving and automating and getting much more like smarter warehouse receiving with Omniful. So thank you for our this يعني week masterclass session. This session will be actually recorded and published on YouTube and also on LinkedIn. So everything will be available for you to see on our YouTube channel. You just can write omniful.ai on YouTube. And if you want to call us and have more, you can always reach us at omniful.ai. Contact us, sign up the form. We will contact you and we can have a tailored consultation for your business operations. So thank you, Mr. Musab, and thanks to the attendees. This is it for
Thank you,
today.
guys. It's my pleasure to meet you all today, and looking forward for our next meetings, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you. Salam.
Thank you, guys.